Hello and welcome back to Hof Bergmann. Merry Christmas. It is December and there's snow in the forecast. So, yes, we have minus £1,148. And I think we desperately need to go and sort out the vineyard for that reason. But before we do that, we need to tidy up all the bales in the field and get some spraying done. Yeah, we really need to get some the grass and the was it barley or wheat we put in? One of the two. The cereal crop. We need to get that sorted as well. Both of which need fertilizer. And, oh crikey. And then we need to take this down to the orchard, picking up a pallet on the way for the apples, although I'm not sure how I'm going to afford that with minus 1,000 in the bank. Maybe we're going to have to carry on with the baskets for now. Oh, that's a bit of a shame. It depends if we can sell any of the products that we've got down there already, but I'm not sure that we can. Anyway, let's get these tidied up and get the fields sprayed with some fertilizer. There we go, last two bales. As you noticed, we put 3 into the cow enclosure, which is fantastic. Okay, don't need this again straight away, so we're going to leave that there. What we do need is the tractor with the sprayer on it. I believe I have got fertilizer in there. So we're going to go and fertilise the grass field to start with, and then we're going to fertilise the just going to top up with fuel while we're here. Fertilise the wheat or barley. What did I put in? Ah, it was barley. Good. Not. Yeah, barley's going to be really good. Hopefully that will yield really, really nicely. Okay, let's get that hooked up. We need to lower it to be able to get out of the shed though, but we've got plenty of liquid fertilizer on board. And now we can lift it up. Excellent. I don't know if it does it on anyone else's machine, but when it is sort of dusk like this and the lights are on, does go a bit grainy. The image does go a bit grainy. I don't know whether it's just me, but yeah, that's what it does. Right, get that unfolded nicely, and we're going to put steering assist on. Oh, uh-oh. That's not good at all. Have to fold that up again, just get it out of the fence, and we'll pretend that didn't happen. Okay, so now that we're fully unfolded, we can get cracking on this. There we go. We're going to hardly use any fertiliser at all. We have got spot spraying on. Look at the yield, the nitrogen map. I thought it only sprayed grass up to a certain point, but what do I know, eh? That's a really good coverage. Hopefully we'll get even more bales off it next year then. But we are going to need to yeah, we are going to need to find ourselves a bale wrapper, or at least I would say rent one, but maybe we'll get one hire purchase, and then we'll be able to do bale wrapping contracts, which are actually really quite lucrative. As long as we get the wrap, then yeah, the contracts are pretty good. So we'll maybe do that, and then keep an eye out for bale wrapping contracts from then onwards. Yeah, might be a nice little way to make a bit of money while we're waiting for the orchard. I've thought about it. I think I'm going to get a loan to be able to get one of those apple pallets, because it's just so much easier. So much easier than doing the baskets. I will have to do the baskets for the apple sauce, and we'll get that production going pretty quickly. But yeah, first of all, it's just very quickly finishing off the fertilising on the grass, and I'm a little bit worried that crop destruction is going to be enabled in the barley, but not certain. Let's just stick a cheeky little boot in there now. No, we're good. Fantastic. Wonderful news. So we have still got plenty of red beet, which the pigs would eat. We're going to need barley. We're going to need some sorghum maybe. I really want to get another field, but obviously with all the outgoings we've got, we're going to struggle to do that. We'll have to see. Right, that is the grass field all done, as you can see. Now it's just the barley field to go. And that looks like it's distributing very nicely on there. And not using too much of it at all, which is absolutely perfect. Right, we'll get this done. We'll get the telehandler, and we'll head over to the store before going to the apple orchard. Right then, here we are. Right, first thing we've got to do is to take out a £5,000 loan, and by the end of this episode, we will have enough money to pay that back. We've also got a £90,000 loan, which I completely forgot about. How did I do that? Right, we might as well round it up to 100,000. Yeah, we're going to need to be making some money pretty soon, aren't we? Right. Okay. So, what we need is apple harvest, empty standard, upside down manual emptying, upside down automatic emptying, empty standard. That'll do me. Buy. And then we also need... Well, we might need... I don't know. Right, a transport container for the apple juice. Which is £120. So not big money items, but unfortunately we had less than no money, so not ideal. Now I'm hoping that this is going to be stackable, so I'll be able to put the apple crate here on top of the IBC and take that down. Now we might not need that IBC at all, I just don't know, so we're going to find out. If we do, it's not a massive amount of money that we've just spent on it. If we don't, also fine. Right. There we go. Now we've got to try and get down to the orchard without losing the top crate, which in itself is going to be a little difficult. As you can tell by the arrangement that's now on the pallet forks, I could not get here without it falling off. There was many a moment. Anyway, now that we are here, let's go and drop the IBCs where we can. I don't even know if there's going to be any apples on the trees at this time of year. I really don't. I'm not sure if winter time is a time that we can harvest apples. And if that's the case, yes, we're going to be a little bit stuck. Right, first of all, let's get these baskets off of here. Oh, come on. Ah! There. Not even full. Right, and we will... Oh, we can get them off. That's good. We are going to run out of water though, fairly quickly. On some of the trees. I think what we can do here is to load apples manually with the baskets into here. Start creating some apple juice, apple sauce, I should say, because that's what that is. And then we'll use the crate to fill up the apple juice. Why did I leave the basket there? I just don't know. Okay, so let's get the apple sauce filled up and working, apple sauce production, and then we'll get the apple juice production filled up and working. Well, this is working really fast. So we've done one load of applesauce, and we've done one load of these of apple juice as well. And goodness me, it's working fast. It really is. Oh dear. We're going to have to keep going with it. But essentially, by the time that we've finished picking all the apples off the trees and we're left with none because there's no water left, we are going to have a load of produce that we can take and sell. I will catch up with you when we're done. Right, we have harvested all of the trees. And I was right. We don't need this. Because one spawns here. 2,000 litres of apple juice. I'm hoping we can fit that into the back of the van. And now it's snowing. Well, I say one has appeared. It might not be movable. I imagine it is, but let's just see. Oh. Yes. It's movable. There we go. Actually, we probably don't need to put this in the van, do we? Or do we? We want to... Yeah, oh god, we want to sell all the apple sauce as well. It's working through. We need to load up the van with these. So yeah, we probably do want to put it in the van. Wait, close. Why would it close? Oh, I don't know. Work. There we go. So let's pile these up out here. We'll get everything put into the van, and then I think we'll have to take the apple juice up to the cider factory first, and then the apple sauce over to the supermarket. We are going to need our telehandler back though. Wonder if I could try and get a worker to bring it back. It's a possibility. But yeah, let's get everything loaded up first. Right, well the RBC definitely won't fit in the back of this. So let's get a worker to take the van. That might be a better option. Nope. None of those things. Right. Create job. Go to. Please let this work. I want it to go to the supermarket. Or, you know what? Just go to our farm. I'll deal with it after that, if that's easier. Nope. Target is unreachable. Come on, Olaf. Why is the target unreachable? Do we have to take you out of here first? Right, let's try that then. Go to there, start job, target unreachable. Oh, Brigitte. Right, maybe it doesn't like going into the farm. So maybe we could just go onto the road up here somewhere. Yeah? Ooh. We're thinking about it. We're thinking about it. Oh, Olaf. Not again. This time? No. Tom. Okay. Right. Well, I'll have to take it myself then. And then we'll have to tab back Well, actually, no. We will probably have to drive back because this has to be over here at the orchard, doesn't it? Right. I will see you over at the. Actually, where is best to sell applesauce at the minute? Applesauce at the supermarket. Right. I'll see you over at the supermarket. To find out how much we get. I imagine it'll be just under 3,500. Whee! And then we'll come back here and pick up the telehandler. And then bring that back to the cider factory and see what the deal is there. Alright, here we are at the supermarket. Not really any incidents on the way here. Nothing to speak of anyway. Right, I think I'll need to back into the loading area. And then unstrap. Oh, I was wrong. Look at that, £4,026. With an environmental score bonus as well. That's fantastic. Just check it got rid of all of it. It did. Amazing. Right then. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and get the Merlot. Bring the IBC of apple juice back and bring it to the cider factory. But we're also going to bring. Are we also going to bring the water bowser over as well? No, I think I'll sort the water bowser and everything out in January when I've got a bit more time. I know the trees aren't producing apples at the minute because they haven't got any water, but I mean it's doing all right for us at the minute. We'll go and get the Merlot. And we'll head over to the cider factory. Oh, what I do want to do though is also get a grass roller. And then we can roll the grass before we finish today. So I'll pick one up on the way back from the orchard. Alright, so here we are. We've got the roller. We have bought it on hire purchase. I've gone for a 5-year deal. And we're going to be rolling the grass as soon as we've dropped this off at the cider press. I think the cider factory is purely a sell point in this version of the map. But I've got a feeling it'll be a production in the future, as well as the beer manufacturing point as well. It certainly was in FS25 anyway. Right, here we go. Here's the cider press. Now I think IBCs are sold here. Yep, there it goes. Look at that, 6,700. That and 50-ish. That is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Well, we've certainly got enough money in the bank for a couple of months worth of hire purchase payments and loan repayments as well. I didn't think about the fact that we had a loan still. We're going to have to pay that off as quickly as we possibly can. It might be that there is the ability to do that in one lump sum at some point. I don't think I ever bought a bucket, did I? I'm going to need a bucket at some point for the sugar beet, but yes, for now, let's roll some grass in the snow. That's backwards. Concentrate, Robert, concentrate. But yeah, I was right. The apple orchard is proving to be very lucrative. We do need to get the trees watered, but we'll do that first thing next time. Shouldn't be too difficult. But what we need to do right now is get the grass rolled so that it starts to regrow again. Go with steering assist in 2 laps. There. Yes, look at that. Changing texture shows that it is now ready to start regrowing. Absolutely fantastic. Right, well, I know it's snowy, but we will get a quick time-lapse done of this field getting rolled. And then, I think we'll call it a day. There's not a lot else we can do. Well, there is a lot we can do, but I feel like we've done a lot already so far. And I am very tired. So I might have a rest. Okay, there we go. That is the grass field rolled. It is now going to regrow, which is fantastic. Just need to get this thing folded up. And we can go and put it back. We can go and put it in the shed with the other bits. I've got a full array of grass work kit now, except for the bale wrapper. It's the only thing we haven't got. But we will get it. Right then. Let's get this backed up into here. So the fields are looking good. We are at the point where I think we ought to think about selling our wheat. Is it wheat? No. We haven't got any wheat, have we? I don't know. What did we harvest off the field, off the little field the first time round? I don't know. Well, we've got something to sell. Tell you what, let's have a look. Here it is. Prices. Yes, we have got canola. So 9,105 litres of canola, and the best price is, well, right now, at the Baywa. Right, well, without further ado, let's go and sell that canola, because we don't want to miss out on that best price. We could probably pay off some of the loan then. Although, is it better to hang on to it until I can do it all in one go and still have some left over for monthly payments for higher purchases? Quite possibly. Okay. It'll all fit into there very easily. There it is. We have our canola. Now, the Baywa, what is that? Where is that? Ah, it's just here. It's behind the dealership, so it's not too far away at all. We'll go and get this dropped off. Get some money for it. I stand to make about over £18,000 from this, which is fantastic. Can't really use it for anything else, I don't believe. Unless the pigs eat it, but I think it's worth more to us as cash than pig food. Well, considering we don't even have pigs yet and I have no immediate plan to get them, then yes, it's worth more to us as money. So we should finish today on about £37,000, which is fantastic. Money is streaming in. Right, is there a way to get there through this way? I don't think there is. I think we have to go all the way around. Yeah, it looks like it's all walled in from this side. But that's okay. We can go around the dealership and sell our well-manufactured produce. Good job I checked the prices, isn't it? Otherwise we would have gone through to January and lost out on quite a bit of money. Just, oh dear. For the sake of rushing through. Definitely don't want to do that. Oh, what is this? Ah, we have to stop. Hello? Ah, there you go. That's how you open the barriers. Lovely. I like that little touch. That's really good. And is there a sell point around the back? I'm not sure. I think this is where we sell it. Ah, there is a sell point in there as well. Right. So we dump it here, or do we dump it in here? Although this looks like more of a pickup point, but yeah, that's not a dumping ground. Oh, crikey, round the corner. Right, let's try that again. And we will get our final total for today's episode. Comes flooding in, look at that, 38,400. So I was correct, but I didn't take into account the environmental score. That is brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. £38,437 is what we finished today on. Obviously that's going to jump down by a good maybe 5,500 as we sleep overnight. But what a fantastic way to end today's episode. Right. I'm going to get back to the farm, but I'm going to leave you here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye for now.